What is an echo chamber? Why is it bad? How could social media possibly be harmful to society? There are questions that people ask a lot. Here I will explain how an echo chamber is formed, and why it is detrimental to society. Let's take a website like Tumblr, for instance. On Tumblr, people have their own blogs where they can post their own opinions. They can also gain followers based on blog content and the things they write. The better the content, the more popular the blogger, the more of an audience they get. Sooner or later, the person who writes the blog becomes an authority on a subject. Whether or not they actually are correct, doesn't matter. Say a radical feminist blogger has 9,000 followers. If that is the case, then almost anything she posts will get passed around. Almost anything she reposts will get passed around. If this radical feminist reposts a comment, picture, or article with her own version of the facts, and I use that term loosely, her followers will assume she is correct and never go looking for the truth themselves. They have no need to verify if it is true or false because they already follow someone they believe to be correct. Someone who feeds the narrative they want to hear. This means that there isn't a need to find any sources for what is said. Listen and believe. Like a cult. This creates a world where feminists never have to see they are wrong. It may only be on the internet, but they carry this mentality into the real world. This applies with any other sort of social justice movement as well. They all tend to blend together in any case. If you find a person who supports Black Lives Matter, chances are they are also a feminist. If you find someone who believes that cultural appropriation is real and a bad thing, chances are they are also a feminist. If you find someone who is demanding more gay people in a television show, even if those characters are badly written and acted, because representation is more important than content, chances are they are also a feminist. You will see this across the board. All of it melds together and connects. After this point, where feminists and activists, and whatever else you wish to call them, learn their facts, they use them to enact real-life violence. Violence against the people they learned on the internet were oppressing them. Violence against people who disagree with them. Their minds are being filled with utter nonsense because websites like Tumblr, Twitter, and Facebook allow them to block out the content that offends them. What is offensive content to them? Well, it's anything that disagrees with their narrative that women and minorities are not oppressed. It's anything that shows them the truth of the real world and places they live. It's anything that tries to convince them that they are wrong, because 9 times out of 10, they are. When you attempt to destroy the narrative of a victim, even if you are only using facts, this enrages them. As much as the internet is good and has done a lot of amazing things, it's also brought on this brand of social justice. It's created an era of people who believe it's okay to shut out anything they don't like and remain completely ignorant. Echo chambers are never a good thing. The reason we grow up, go to college, leave our homes, and seek higher education is so that we can expand our horizons. What good is done by only looking through the tiniest peephole to gain only the information we want to hear? Facts may be upsetting, annoying, frustrating, and triggering, but ultimately they are the truth, and the truth is not something that anyone should ever be shielded from because it offends them.